Well done, and well done. This is Nigeria Radio Talk Magazine program, the program with the community is taking a critical look at everything about Edu Radio. Now the program, when we say our constituency, we speak education, we talk education, we initiate, we spearhead, we bring meaningful discussion with stakeholders, policymakers, legislators, both local, international. We begin to compare things because we did the era where we say we did do things with international best practices according to the Committee of Nations when talk about as per UNICEF and every other person talking. Education don't pass the level where we go to put for pocket or hide under the bed, or policies where go to what they call draconian policies. And as such, it don't reach time where we go say that call to begin to look at education as all encompassing when we say you, me, us, together, we go join body, move our education to the next level. That is what we represent. Because the number of out of school don't they very alarming, despite the intervention of universal basic education, despite the series of interventions, despite, say, Mr. President even made provisions to say, let us feed the children, despite the series of expenditure. Only recently, a government, Kebbi State government, to be precise, said they don't spend more than 15.5 billion, all to see make them reduce the number of out-of-school children. The question we're asking is it reflecting? Is it visible? Are you seeing it? You, our focal person will be say the Civil Society Action Coalition on Education, when they for Kebbi State. We need information. Other civil societies, this is the time for all of us to rise, to see how we go feel work together, look at these things together, to see how we go move our education to the next level. My name remains Oman Dave. I know they alone. I deal with
Atiudu Secretary and Man Friday. Edu Radio.
It shall be Man Friday. We can hear you. Anything be your name?
My name is Gideon Jesse, Fox Media Concept.
Thank you very much. Yes, we did here today. We did continue the program. You know, as we've been take on Professor Julius Yovare, the House Committee Chairman, Honorable Professor Julius Yovare, last time, House Committee will give us enough information on the 24th of January, when being the International Day of Education. This one a day where the world over don't set aside to begin to assess educational matter. We've been for talk with the SUBEB Chairman, Dr. Suleiman. He been get one meeting because of so many other activities with there on ground. Today we go here. This one a day where be say they don't set aside. Say make them begin talk educational matter. Because educational matter, it don't really be say, some people are fortunate to work in the policy department, not because, or not just be saying a luck, not be say them did too much. You will not even know that it's possible you did somewhere. You can't carry that professional stuff. Be say you can't correct. You can't correct. So, and it gets some people where be say they are ahead in terms of policy formulation and follow-ups in terms of even contract where concern school. Then we go hear from the man when be say he passionate about education. When I come here the last time on the program, when we come up on program, he said, give them my number. I say, doctor, can you stand the pressure? Even though I refuse, I never give people number. I say, then they call we, Edu Radio. The one who will feel address, we address. The one who no feel address, we call on him to help us see how we go set through the matter for our people. Because when the people understands the policy, when the people understand the way things are, it helps even much more, because they say ignorance is not an excuse in the law court. You must know. So when you know, it will help policymakers, as in the program them, as in the do them, it will help to make sure say you safeguard the infrastructure where we say children go take spoil. I did talk to right now the director where they in charge of the State Universal Basic Education for FCT in the person of Dr. Suleiman. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Edu Radio.
Doctor, you did there. You just be quiet to hear me. No, say you did there.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine, dog. I'm fine, dog. I hear say you did meeting, but you still come out to attend to us.
I did meeting. I go to let me just excuse me at least for a few minutes.
Chai. Continue. Now this kind of one with the one way they go higher, maybe higher position. And then you go, so it could be. That's what it could be.
Thank you.
Doc, you remember last week on the 24th, precisely about 5 days ago, we were supposed to talk, but you can get on an assignment or go somewhere far out of the city center.
Yeah.
You know, and last week was the day of International Day of Education, and the theme, very interesting, it's a changing course and transforming education. Coming very timely. COVID-19 harass us in one way or the other. Somebody tell me, say, FCT Education Secretariat don't change gear, being the seat of governance of this country. We go like one here, the gear where they change with regard to technology and things which concern innovations.
Well, thank you very much, Edu Radio. First and foremost, you know, Education Secretariat was actually created by virtue of Presidential Order.
Okay.
Number 1, 2004. Are you getting me?
Very clear.
And among the vision and mission of the Secretariat is to provide FCT indigenous a quality, accessible, and relevant educational services designed to empower learners with knowledge, skills, and moral values. In doing this, FCT Secretariat went further by introducing what we call e-education and multimedia. This e-education is online education platform where even there's no question and answers among students and teachers take effect. Are you getting me? And besides this also, FCT Education Secretariat has already embarked in this 2022 where we are thinking provision of smart schools. These smart schools include where early childcare centers, ECCTE, primary and junior secondary schools equipped with modern technology. And besides this, I think FCT is the first state, FCT is regards the state, to start implementing what we call school census. That is where you have data of all schools for a better planning program. You get it? Besides this again, FCT is already implementing and encouraging girl child education by establishing purely junior secondary school for only boarding for only girl child. So this is also among others that FCT Education Secretariat is doing.
Hello, doctor.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Somebody even tell me say that for one of our department, planning, research and statistics, they even teachers that kind of e-learning, they are note of lesson, then they write them, put them for platform
And
where
and handset, yes.
where any yeah.
That's we already this department we're talking about has already trained some teachers. And this teacher also step down this training to other teachers that cannot afford or that are not available for such training. You know, this is a department that is in charge of planning. That is DPPRS. Are you getting me?
Very well.
They've trained some teachers on how to ensure practical camps, education, e-education, that's e-learning. Are you getting me? And the number of teachers trained so far being on this platform, I think they're about they are more than 100. Okay? About 272 education officers. Made of 30 evaluators, 148 teachers and teachers. These are the ones that's the first case of teachers that are trained for this e-learning I'm talking about.
Very true, very well.
And this department is also upgrading and updating the FCT education management information system where information about education is being stored in the web portal. So anybody who wants to know more about education secretariat, of education, this department is in charge of updating, upgrading, and storing.
Okay. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. Good to know. In case you just get confused, this is na Edu Radio, your talk magazine program. The program we in constituency na education and just education and in between education. We there with the director, we they in charge of SUBEB for FCT, Dr. Suleiman. Now they talk like this. Doctor, sir, you know, somebody research when we for Edu Radio do show say well over 25 to be from 25 to 35 people they troop into the FCT, especially in the last 3 years, either due to insurgency, insecurity, kidnapping for neighboring states and on environs. Then they come into Abuja for sake of say they feel say Abuja still they a bit safer. And as such, when they come, they come alone. Then they come with their children.
With their children.
So the infrastructure when they in place, when we say if they make accommodation for sake of say maybe a 50 or a 60 children, come the day overstretch as a result of people when just trooping. Since we can't drive them and our children will seek education. So can't they make the classes the day overstretched? We for Edu Radio can say we they do what they call corporate social responsibilities of organizations where they within that geographic area where that school they. We dey go meet them say this one na your school. They no ask you for money. We don't go check the school. The school be like say issue of classroom. If they problem, you feel build. If you not feel build, you feel renovate. If you not feel renovate, you feel dribble hole. If you not feel dribble hole, you feel provide desk. If you not feel, you feel give them ICT. You feel give them ball. You feel do competition. You feel do something. I don't know that thing makes sense.
Thank you very much. You assist your education system. In fact, nearly every second or minute, we have influx of people coming to FCT.
Bagam.
As you pointed out, that they always come along with their family members. It's true. Consequently, overstretching our existing
infrastructure.
But however, just as you said, we have some good philanthropists, also some organizations who want to discharge their corporate responsibility.
Excellent.
Since education for all is everybody's responsibility.
Yeah.
So I think they are doing their best to complement the effort of the government FCT administration. And the FCT administration is also doing its best to ensure that once such thing comes up, when you write, they give us adequate attention. That, for instance, NIA Foundation, there's an NGO called NIA Foundation.
Okay.
I think they've sunk more than 20 boreholes in various schools.
Wow.
In fact, last week we commissioned one at the Jikui. Are you getting me?
Very well.
They're doing their best. In fact, they also give scholarships even the less privileged, especially those that are physically challenged. With the tune of 10,000 naira to almost 5,000 naira just to support them, maybe getting uniforms,
books,
that such students or pupils will need. So we have such corporate organizations that also support. Just as you, everything from our FCT, as you said, is the safest place so far in Nigeria. And consequently, people are always coming in, and as the economy When he's coming, you cannot give him my number. Let's even call him so in case when he comes.
No, he don't give us the book. He don't give us the book. So now we at our discretion, the corporate social responsibility they talk about, we now say, okay, we won't give you because you have been supportive to us.
No problem, Edu Radio. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We also share it to schools.
Excellent.
So at least, we share to school also.
Excellent. So tomorrow we go call you when we know when you go to the office. We bring the books.
Thank you very much.
I bet waiting be your name, waiting be your position for FCT Education Secretariat, and waiting.
My name is Dr. Hassan Sule, the acting executive chairman, FCT Universal Basic Education Board. That is the custodian of basic education FCT, which is mandated to ensure that every child
goes to school
age in FCT get access to quality education free of charge.
I beg, you get one title we say they give you. That title, what is that title again? Doctor, what is that title again, I beg?
My title what? I could just say a good teacher.
A good teacher.
I'm sorry. My local title in the community is Talba.
Talba. Hi.
D-A-L-B-A, Talba.
Talba. Congratulations once again, sir.
Talba of Education.
Talba of Education. Thank you very much. Thank you till we come. Thank you for coming on the program, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, if we hear now Dr. Hassan Sule, the director with the in charge of FCT Education, UBEC, SUBEP. Now we talk so. The last time when we talked, they said children they pay school fees, your children they pay school fees, that matter still there. So in case you get complaint, reach out to us for Edu Radio. Because we feel say his number here is a public servant, but some will begin to abuse the opportunity. Some they come, they carry the matter, meet them, we identify the schools, but as for waiting we know. Can you give us an update on that this thing? Because like I say, some schools don't they, some places don't they understand, don't they do some reduction. Make we get updates on some of those schools we don't they step down small.
Yes, some schools don't they comply for the matter where we carry. They come here, they cry. They cry for some children. We they go.
Just sit down. Just sit down.
So some schools don't they change their tactics, and they do well. They don't they listen to us. It's the voice of the people. People are crying. Some now they say, okay, this capturing wedding they do every time. They don't leave up. They come say now once every session when you transit to another class. So that's a good one. If people can listen to the complaints of the people and improve on what they are doing, that's what we want. That's what the Edu Radio is all about. Advocacy.
So it means our talk here not in vain.
No, not
so
in
the
vain.
pressure I got Madam Director Secondary Education Board. I hear the pressure they way we say they put on some people, some heads. So it means don't they work, Abi?
It don't they work.
Amen. Okay, we go they try now from popular the staffs and management of Edu Radio and then talk say due to the problem within the day associated with some of us for matter when they do. We will begin bring medical education. We're going to bring educational as it be. We're going to bring both from health, agriculture, science, market, entrepreneurs to share with us their wealth of experience because the way the matter they be, it be like say it they help very well. Hopefully today we're supposed to get a chief medical doctor, director, but due to one or two emergency we come, we'll not feel carry them again. Next week we'll continue. However, make we hear hello.
Hello?
Yes. Oga, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What be your name and what be the organization where they work?
My name is Mr. Fred Aburimin.
Okay, now you will be for our partner, will be King David.
King David Executive Express.
I hear say we lost one of our Ogbonge directors.
And the executive director with the charge of security. King David.
Okay, the other branch of King David Securities.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pity. Yeah. What do you mean name? What do you mean name?
His name Henry. Akinia.
Oh, it's a pity. I beg, make you carry our message, give Oga and the staff and management of both King David Travels and King David Security and the family. Say we put our head with them, we deal with them, our shoulder, they for their shoulder. I beg. How far? I hear say King David self, they are doing exceedingly very well. Now, when I don't even expand again, get 2 more market shop.
Not true. We don't get another extra ones for Jabi and for Taku.
Business they come now, money they come, market they come.
You know, so now they help us, they advertise too. So with that one, people they hear and they call us.
Okay.
They tell us, they hear about us from Love FM.
From Edu Radio. Edu Radio. With the pay Love FM. Edu Radio. Go out, man. Edu Radio. Go on.
Edu Radio. They call us, say what you can hear about the advert and everything.
Okay, so right now, on a fleet still there. Where that station we want to carry and go again, waiting me the address.
The address now 104. By Jabi Park, along that road that goes to finance quarters. Use that road.
Okay, if you just reach Jabi Park, from there, if you want, like say you want turn go inside ABC, just that junction. Yes, you go see one big distance to your right, just by Jabi Park there.
So just enter down to the third building by your right there.
Okay, King David.
Yeah, King David there.
Okay, waiting be the phone number in case person feel still losing way or he missing way, he wants to find. Waiting the phone number, sharp.
The phone number to come 080.
Carry go.
378.
Drop arm.
651.
Give us.
97.
Bring the money. Take them again one more time.
080.
Carry go.
378.
Drop arm.
651.
Carry go.
97.
Bring the money. King David. Okay. So, but those services, all those AC, all those Wi-Fi, you see they attached to them. And I say when I see get discount again.
In this kind day, for example, say as you go Lagos, so other people carry like 12,000, about 10,000.
Hey, it be like so I can't travel this evening. I can't travel. I come. Thank you very much, brother. My regards to the family and all our families of King David and King David Security and Travels. I like say we sympathize with them for the dead. Thank you. God bless you. On behalf of everybody, we say we love you. Make a tell una. They say poverty na the parent of revolution and crime. Because if person poor, in mind the day plenty, thoughts they enter in mind, enter head. If you do anything, let us be careful. On behalf of everybody, we say bye-bye. Let's do this again next week. Thank you. We're going to bring on a medical, we're going to bring on other things we're going to learn, and we're going to teach you now for at least 5-10 minutes. God bless you. We'll do it next week. Bye.